Hi. So, welcome to part two, wherein I'll be covering a few more implantology basics that every dentist must know. Here's what I'll be covering. So, first we have the healing abutments. A healing abutment is basically a component that connects to the dental implant and protrudes through the soft tissue. It is also referred to as a healing collar, a permucosal extension, a permucosal abutment, or a healing cuff. So, basically, it helps shape and maintain peri-implant soft tissue contours and protects the implant platform during healing. Following this, we have impression posts or impression copings, which are used extensively in implant level impressions. These copings are basically used to transfer the exact implant position to the working cast. So we have the closed tray impression copings, which basically stay in the mouth when the impression is removed and is later repositioned into the impression, whereas open tray impression copings are picked up with the impression after loosening the retaining screw. So followed by this, we have the prosthetic hex driver. A prosthetic hex driver is an instrument used to tighten or loosen prosthetic and abutment screws during implant and restorative procedures. It engages the screw head and allows controlled placement or removal of the implant components. And by this, we have the implant mount, which is used to deliver the implant to the surgical site and rotate it to a proper depth. Followed by this, we have the torque wrench. A torque wrench or a torque driver is a manual instrument which is used to apply a specific amount of torque while placing an implant or a prosthetic screw. So it is important to understand that both under tightening and over tightening have dire consequences, and one must follow proper clinical guidelines and protocols in order to give the best possible torque. So next we have the paralleling pins or the guide pins, which are placed into the osteotomy during implant site preparation to evaluate the angulation and parallelism of the implants before final placement. If you do this right, your prosthetic face is going to be much easier and better. So lastly, we have the cover screw, sometimes called a healing screw, which is basically a component used to occlude the connection of the implant while it remains submerged during a two-stage implant procedure. So that's it for part two. In the next part, I'll be talking about implant loading protocols, which is again a super important topic for implant dentistry. So stay tuned. Bye bye.